So students, this is the second part of the discussion and explanation of chapter number 18, No Place for Us. In this part also we will be understanding and learning about the chapter. This chapter, as we all know, is about a family who used to live in a village but now is living in a city, and their condition is not very good. They have to work very hard. All the members work very hard to earn money for their survival in the city. We will talk about this family and their life in the village. How was it? You already have learned some examples that how they used to live in the village so nicely and happily, how they used to fish, how they used to take out the medicines and dry wood and all these things from the forest. Now the next part, across the river. One day the people of Khedi is the village, the people of Khedi heard that a big dam was to be built on the river. For this, a big wall would be built to stop the flow of the river. Now, as you all know, what is the purpose of dam? Usually, dams are built on river to stop the flow of water, and then electricity is produced out of the dam when when the water is released from a specific height. The turbines rotate, and by the rotation of the turbines, the electricity is generated. That's why dams are being built. There are few other reasons also why the dams are built on the rivers. Now, actually Khedi and many nearby villages in that area would be drowned underwater. When a dam is built on river, the flow of water usually changes, and the nearby places, the nearby area of the river gets under the river. It gets drowned, and Khedi village was one of them. The people would have to leave their village and their lands on which their forefathers have lived for centuries. After a few days, government officials along with the police started visiting this village. Small children of the village saw the police for the first time. Some children would run after them and some would get scared and start crying because they were seeing the police officers for the first time. They were scared of them. The officials measured the width and length of the river, the field, forest and houses. They called meetings with the elders of the village so that they can give them advice, what to do, what not to do. They said villages on the bank of the river would have to be removed. People having land in Khedi will be given land far away on the other side of the river. As a compensation, they will be given land far away. They will have everything there, a school, electricity, hospitals, buses, trains, etc. They will have all they could not even dream of here in Khedi. So the officials who had come in the village to see the condition of the area also talked with the elders of the village, and they gave them a quite good offer that you need to move from here. All the people from the Khedi village need to move from that particular place, and they will be settled far away across the river. And there will be every facility they can dream of, like school, electricity, hospitals, buses, trains, means transportation. So it will be a good life over there. So basically they were very happy in Khedi village. They used to take so many things from the forest because forest was available. They used to take the fruits, the vegetables, the medicines. They used to farm themselves and have all the crops for them and also for the sale purpose in the shops, in the market. But now they need to move from this village. Let's see what happens next. Jatara's parents, our most elders, were not happy about leaving their village as they were living in the village for many years. So it was very difficult for them to leave the village and go to another place. Listening to all this, Jatrus would get a little scared but also will feel excited. He was very young at that time. He would think that after getting married, he would take his bride to the new house in the new village. He had dreamed about all this thing. A house where he could just press a button for light and turn on the tap for water. He could go by bus to see the city. When he would have children, he could send them to school. They will not be like him, who had never been to school. So now Jethro was dreaming about a better life where there will be electricity, where he can travel by the bus, where his children can go to school, because he himself never have gone to school because in their village no schools were there. So now, because of the officials have promised them that they will provide them a new land across the river where they will be safe, and also they will provide facility. So now he is dreaming about all these things. Now a few questions are there which you have to answer by yourself after understanding this much. Many people in Jatrus village did not agree to move away from their land and forest. Why? They had to leave even though they didn't want to. Why? So basically they have to move even if they don't want to, because that place will be drowned under the river. And why many people were not agreeing to move away. Next, in Khedi, how many people were in Jatrus family? When he thought about his family, who all came to his mind? What do you think about this question? Who all come to your mind when you think about your family? Have you heard of people who don't want to be moved from their old place? Talk about them. Like who don't want to change their house, or who don't want to move from a specific place because they have been living there for many years. Do you know some people who have never been to school? Do you also know of any place where there is no school? This you have to answer by yourself. Next, think of the kind of difficulties people have to face where a dam is being built. Where the dam is being built, the nearby areas where the river is been flowing, the banks of the river, much of an area will be under the river. Think of the difficulties, what will happen if a dam is being built. Draw a picture of Khedi village and a picture of Jatr's dream village. Discuss the difference between them. Also look at the picture your friends have drawn. So you need to draw some pictures about his dream village that he was dreaming about. He would go and settle down. Next is a new place. It was a summer afternoon. Jatra was feeling faint in the hot sun and wind. His feet were burning on the coal tar of the Pakka road. There wasn't a single tree to offer some shade. Just a few houses and shops. Jotras was on his way home after buying medicines. He had an old tire on his back. These days he had to light his stove with just these rubber pieces of old tire. This caught fire fast and also saved some firewood. But the smoke and smell of burning tires were terrible. Now this is happening when they have moved from the village. It was summer afternoon and he was feeling very tired. Now he is walking on the Pakka road that was made with coal tar, that you have obviously seen the Pakka roads that we all have. And it was very hot to stand or to walk on those roads. He had tires which he will burn instead of firewood, because the tires burn fast, and also it will help him to save the firewood for the future. Now you can imagine that they used to live in the village, they used to take all the specific things to survive from the forest, and also they used to fish from the river. But now they are having a different life. They are struggling. because they have moved from the place where they were living for many years. In this new Sinduri village, they had to pay money for everything. Now, the village that they have moved in is called Sinduri village. Medicines, food, vegetables, firewood, and fodder for the animals. Earlier, when they used to live in Khedi village, they didn't have to pay anything. They used to take all these things from the forest. But now they have to pay for all these things. They could just not afford to buy kerosene. But from where to get the money for all this? They have to work for that. And by earning only they can pay money for all these things. Thinking of all this, Jatra reached home. The roof made up of tin sheet made the house hot like an oven. Where they are living, the roof of the hut or the small house is of tin. And you all know that tin actually absorbs so much of heat and inside it will be really hot. It was hot like an oven. Jatra's wife had high fever. His daughter Jhimli was rocking her little brother Sidhya to sleep in her lap. He had Jhimli, which was his daughter, and also small Sidhya, his son. After all, there was no other older person with them. Jatra's parents have been sad about leaving Khedi that they had died before he moved here. Jatra's parents had died because of sadness that they had to leave the village Khedi that they were living in for so many years. And because of that sadness, before they moved to Sinduri village, they died. In Sinduri, there were only 8-10 families he could call his own, those from his old village. The whole village had got scattered and people had gone wherever they had been given land by the officials. Of course, they had promised them to give new lands outside the village across the river. This was not like the new village Jatra had dreamed about. There was electricity, but only for some time in a day. And then the electricity bill had also be paid. Has also to be paid. There was taps but no water. He had dreamed about new facilities. But now when he have moved in here in this village, they are living in a horrific condition. They are living in very bad condition. Their roof is of tin. It is very hot inside when you enter the home. There is electricity but not for the whole day, for few hours in a day. There are taps but there are no water in the taps. So basically the facilities that they were promised for were not completely followed. The officials has given them land but not to all the villagers. They had given them land to other villages. Basically the whole village was not in Sinduri village. They were in some other places also. So he can call around 8 to 10 families of his own village and they were quite familiar with each other. Apart from those 8 to 10 families, the whole village people were new to him and his family. They were living in a very bad condition because now they have to earn money to pay for all these things, all the facilities that he always had dreamed about. Earlier, he and the villagers used to live very happily in the Khedi village. In this village, Jatras got just one room in a tin sheet. The tin shed is there and under the shed only one room is there. It had no place to keep the animals. He also got a small piece of land, but that was not good for farming also. It was full of rocks and stones. Still, Jatra and his family worked very hard, but they could not grow much on the field, and could not make enough money even to buy seeds and fertilizer. The land which was given was not fertile enough. It had rocks and stones all over it, and it was very difficult to grow any crop in it, or any vegetable or anything in it. and they didn't made enough money to buy seeds and fertilizers also. In Khedi, people did not fall sick often. If someone fell ill, there were many people who knew how to treat them with medicine made from plants, and those plants they used to get from the forest. People felt better after taking those medicines. But here in Sinduri, there was a hospital, but it was difficult to find doctors and there were no medicine. So basically, the structures, facilities are there. Means the infrastructure is there, but facility is not there. They were promised for the facilities, but they haven't got that. Like in Sinduri village, there is the hospital, but there is very less amount of doctors. It is very difficult to find a doctor if you fell ill. But in Khedi village, they used to treat themselves by the plants. They used to take the help of the forest, from the plants that they grew on the field. They used to take the help from those medicinal plant, and they used to treat the people. But here, when you will feel sick in Sinduri village, there were no doctors, or maybe very less amount of doctors. So doctors were not available. But yes, hospitals were there. So infrastructure is there, but facilities that they were promised about was not there. So they were living a very harsh life, and they were of course missing the Khedi village and how they used to live their life happily. All this thing happened because of the making of the dam. So dams are being made for for the facility of electricity and for some other reasons, but there are few other things that goes into it, like the people who have to move from the area where the river is. There was a school here, but the teacher did not care much about the children from Khedi village. These children found it difficult to study in a new language. The people of Sinduri did not welcome the newcomers of Khedi. So basically they were not welcomed there. There was no hospitality. Hospitality means there was no greetings and warm welcoming of them. So the people who have come from Khedi and the children who have come from Khedi village were not being taken care of, also from the Sinduri village people and also from the teacher of that school. They found their language and the way of living very strange. They made fun of Khedi people by calling them unwanted guests. Not much of what he had dreamt had come true. They used to make fun of the Khedi village people, and they used to call them unwanted guests, the guests who are not wanted there. They used to make weird expression. Their language was different. Their way of living was different. That's why they used to think that they are very unwanted in the Sinduri village. Now few questions. Was Sinduri like the village of Jatra's dream? So he dreamt about a village or a place where he will be having so many facilities for himself and his family. What was the Sinduri village was like that? Next question, what difference did he find between Sinduri and his dream village? The difference between the Sinduri and the dream village we already have discussed. You have to answer by your own this one. Have you ever been to anyone's house as an unwanted guest? How did you feel? Suppose nobody have called you or nobody have invited you, but you have gone there. You will be called as an unwanted guest. How will you feel if someone call you that? What all does your family do when you have guests at home for a few days? When you have guests at your home for like few days or few weeks, how does your family feel and what all does your family do? Do they entertain them or do they feel them as unwanted? Or do they actually welcome them with warm hearts? So this all question you have to answer yourself. Hopefully you have understood this chapter with sensitiveness, and also you have understood the importance of the life of the people where we live and the facilities that we get. So that's all for today's video. Thank you. Stay safe, study hard, and see you in the next video.